Most animals eat their food exactly as nature gives it to them. Raw, cold, bloody, unprocessed. A lion tears into flesh immediately after a kill. A chimpanzee eats fruit directly from trees. Even the smartest animals on Earth almost always consume food in its natural state. Humans are different. Before eating, humans burn, boil, fry, bake, season, preserve, slice, ferment, freeze, and chemically transform their food in thousands of ways. And humans do this so naturally that most people never stop to question how strange it really is, because cooking is not normal in nature. In fact, humans may be the only species in Earth's history whose survival became completely dependent on fire-made food. Which raises a fascinating question. Why are humans the only animals that cook? The answer may explain why humans became human in the first place. Millions of years ago, ancient human ancestors looked very different from modern humans. Smaller brains, stronger jaws, larger teeth, more muscular digestive systems. Like other primates, early humans likely spent enormous amounts of time chewing raw food every single day. Raw plants are difficult to digest, raw meat is tough, and extracting energy from uncooked food requires huge biological effort. Then something changed forever. At some point, ancient humans learned to control fire, and eventually humans discovered something even more important: cooking. At first, it may have happened accidentally. Meat dropped into flames, plants softened by heat. But once humans tasted cooked food, evolution may have changed direction permanently. Because cooking transforms food chemically, heat breaks down fibers, softens tissue, kills dangerous bacteria and parasites, releases more calories, and makes digestion dramatically easier. In simple terms, cooking allows humans to extract far more energy from the same amount of food. And energy changes everything in evolution, especially for brains. Human brains are unbelievably expensive organs. Despite being only a small percentage of body weight, the human brain consumes enormous amounts of energy constantly. A larger brain requires more fuel, and cooking may have provided exactly that. Some scientists believe cooked food allowed ancient humans to evolve smaller stomachs and digestive systems while redirecting energy toward growing larger brains instead. In other words, fire may have helped create human intelligence itself. Cooking did not just change food, it may have reshaped the entire human species. And once humans began cooking regularly, there was no going back. In fact, modern humans are surprisingly bad at surviving entirely on raw food. People attempting strict raw diets often struggle to get enough calories unless food is carefully planned. Humans physically evolved around cooked calories. Our teeth became smaller, our jaws weakened, our digestive systems shortened compared to other primates. A gorilla can spend nearly all day chewing raw plants. Humans cannot survive efficiently that way anymore, which means something strange happened during evolution. Humans did not simply learn cooking. Humans adapted to dependence on cooking. Fire became part of human biology, but cooking changed more than anatomy. It changed civilization itself, because fire creates something animals rarely experience: shared time. Most animals eat quickly and move on, but humans gathered around fires together. Night after night, cooking created spaces for communication, storytelling, teaching, bonding, and cooperation. Some anthropologists believe campfires may have helped develop language itself, because humans sitting together at night suddenly had hours available for social interaction, and social intelligence became one of humanity's greatest survival advantages. In a strange way, cooking may have helped humans mentally evolve just as much as physically. But there is another darker side to this story. Cooking made humans more powerful, but also more separate from nature. Humans no longer needed to adapt perfectly to raw environments the way other animals did. Instead, humans began reshaping environments themselves. Fire allowed humans to survive cold climates, alter landscapes, clear forests, and eventually build civilizations. Cooking was one of humanity's first technologies, and perhaps one of the most important, because once humans learned to transform food, they slowly began transforming everything else too: stone, metal, energy, machines, cities. The same species that first cooked meat over ancient fires would eventually split atoms, build computers, and walk on the moon. And it all may have started with one simple realization: heat changes things. which makes cooking strangely profound. Every time humans prepare food, they are performing one of the oldest human behaviors ever developed. An act so ancient that it helped shape our bodies, brains, societies, and civilization itself. Cooking is not just about survival anymore. It is part of what made humans human. And maybe that is why no other animal truly cooks the way we do. Because cooking is not just eating, it is transformation. And humans became the species obsessed with transforming the world around them.